So earlier today, Kid Cudi made a video responding to Consequence, saying that he was the reason why Ye and Drake collab album didn't happen. Y'all know this was during that time that Kid Cudi and Drake was beefing and shit like that. That was also during the time when Kid Cudi and Kanye was having like these little mental breakdowns and shit like that, and Kanye had to, cut his tour short and all type of stuff. And Cuddy responds in his video saying, like, bro, stop capping on my name. Stop fucking lying, bro. I am not the reason why Ye and Drake didn't, make the collab album. Don't play on my name. Plus, he's saying, like, bro, y'all know damn well Kanye is gonna do what the fuck he want when he want. Kid Cudi ain't finna stop shit what Kanye wants to do. So stop capping on my name. Kid Cudi, like, we sent the cease and desist for him to take that shit down. Like, you're not gonna be capping on my name. And I highly believe Cudi. Highly believe him. Especially once I started doing a little research, going back and seeing what was going on. Man, we were robbed of a Drake and Kanye collab because of this one thing: jealousy. Kanye has always been jealous of Drake. He was intimidated by Drake and what Drake became. When I used to see them beefing, or used to see, like, them kind of going against each other, I used to be wondering, because I wasn't really tapped in. I used to be wondering, like, damn, what happened? Like, damn, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, and, I go back and watch, like, from way back, 2010, 2011, and I see it's like, oh, Ye was just hating. Ye was intimidated by Drake. Ye felt like the industry was using Drake to push him out of the way. It's kind of like the same effect with Nicki and Cardi B, where, yeah, it started over some little petty shit, but initially it was Nicki feeling like the industry was using Cardi B to push her out of the way. Kind of like that same effect. Y'all got to understand that Drake and Kanye, especially during the time, was within the same lane. Not as far as their style as being the exact same, but they're not most rappers are usually gangster rappers, thug rappers, or rap about street shit or drugs and shit like that. But that's not the case with Kanye and Drake. They are rappers who are versatile and, can be vulnerable and all this type of shit. So Kanye seeing this young guy coming into the game who's kind of filling those shoes or whatever, he was intimidated, like, oh fuck. And Drake going crazy, he going up fast, he going up to the top fast. He's saying it like, damn. And he going through this whole shit, after the whole Taylor Swift thing, and everybody looking at him kind of weird and kind of blackballing him in a way. He looking at this shit like, oh damn, like, who the fuck is this dude? And woo, like, that's where it all stemmed from. Like, I used to be wondering during the times when they was beefing and shit, like, what happened? Like, what was going on? I wasn't really tapped in like that. And I'm just going back trying to see where it stemmed from. I'm just thinking, like, maybe Drake did some lame shit or whatever, because Kanye my favorite artist of all time. So I'm signing with him damn near and everything, you know what I'm saying? But I go back and, look, I'm watching interviews of Kanye, and Kanye pretty much sort of saying it himself. And we see this little flip flop ass relationship between the two. Like, one minute Kanye love Drake, and then the next minute he hate him. And y'all know what, jealousy is. It's just love and hate at the same time. And of course Drake started doing like little slimy shit to Kanye, fucking with Kim and all this other type of stuff. But a lot of it is stemmed from Kanye, like, tripping out, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because Kanye admires Drake so much. I promise you, go watch interviews. You're just like, man, he can't stop talking about fucking Drake. Whether being he's showing him love, whether being he hate him. I'm like, bro, you admire this dude so much. You admire him and hate that he can do some of the things you can't do. which is crazy because Drake could never fill Kanye's shoes. I'm talking about overall, not just doing numbers on the charts and shit like that. I'm talking about can produce a track, can take over the fashion world, can take over the sneaker brand world. Like Kanye has done so much. Drake could never fill none of these motherfuckers could ever fill Kanye's shoes. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye feeling that way about Drake is just like it's kind of crazy. I know it's so much more to cover and decode between the relationship between the two, but like I told y'all, Kanye is my favorite artist of all time, any genre. He's my goat. So me seeing this, I'm waking my eyes up, and I can look at this shit from an objective lens, and from what I see, where it stemmed from is jealousy. Kanye hating and being jealous of Drake. I mean, like shit. I remember the whole Watch the Throne thing, like Kanye low-key trying to step on Drake and Wayne. Drake and Wayne was supposed to do a collab tape, or was rumors about a collab tape at the time. And then here comes fucking Jay-Z and Kanye with Watch the Throne. Like, it's just so agitating of what could have been, bro. Could y'all imagine a collab album and more collabs from Kanye and Drake, bro? Come on, bro. Just think of all the shit that they work with each other. Like, Feel No Ways, 30 Hours, Find Your Love, like, much more. Like, it's just like, damn, bro. Damn, man. Like, could y'all imagine Ye chopping up beats for Drake, and, Drake even writing some shit for Ye like he was doing and shit like that. Like, bro, like, it's so annoying, man. Like, there's some duos that I always wish that we could have gotten more collabs from, and that I wish we could have got an album from, but they would never happen. And this is one of those ones, man. We were robbed of that shit. And it stemmed from, like I said, jealousy.